So hopefully that'll help. Say what? Yeah.
We need to get these filed.
How's it going?
He finally came with a purpose. Well, he was here.
Okay.
I talked to him as long as he had official business.
Sure.
When he didn't have official business, I walked away.
Okay.
He started badgering me about why we were closed.
Sure. Sure.
He's in the building somewhere.
Okay.
I want him out.
Okay.
Because we're going to close at 4.
Okay.
And I don't want him locked in the bathroom somewhere.
Okay. Okay. We'll see if we can find him. No idea where he went or what way he went.
He kind of went towards the DA's office.
Okay.
He
We'll check around, see if we can find him.
He needs to be out before 4 when we
Okay.
lock it.
And he knows that the building closes at 4, so okay, we'll try to find him.
He knows that we locked this door, but he knows he can hang out at the sheriff's department.
Yeah. Yeah. Which he can, but no, we'll try to find him. See if we can locate him.
I'm Susie.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce you guys.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
Luciano Alderete.
Alderete. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. All right. We'll see what we can do.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's right there, I think. But we'll check over here real quick. Yeah. So I don't think he's here. So we'll go to the other side.
So there's 4. I made an extra note so that I can have an extra copy stamp. And then you're
Yeah. Mr. Freeman, how are you, sir?
Doing all right.
How's your day going?
Not bad. I finally got the last thing I needed.
Did you drop it off?
Well, no, I just I put in that IPRA. Hey,
Right.
Luciano Alderete.
What is it?
Luciano Alderete.
Luciano Derete.
Yeah.
All right. Right on. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I didn't actually get anything, but we got exactly what we expected. They illegally failed to respond to the IPRA request.
Okay. In the time frame? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the last thing I needed.
Okay. So you got what you needed.
Was trying to find out why they didn't respond, so I went up there and recorded.
Okay. Sounds like you had some fun this afternoon too, from what I
Did
heard.
you hear
A
that?
little tiny bit because we were on other calls, but heard a little bit.
Dude, that was something.
Sounds like fun. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, my audience, I'll have to tell them now I called the cops for the first time since 2017.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break anything. I just heard something.
I'm a snitch, bro. I'm a snitch.
So, okay, but you dropped off information or you picked up or?
They're supposed to respond to IPRs
Okay.
within 3 days.
Okay.
And we gave them some leeway. We're figuring out maybe with the holiday or something.
Okay.
So, but I just needed it on the record
Okay.
that they were outright refusing to, because that's the last thing that we wanted to add onto the lawsuit.
Sure.
So,
Okay. So you got what you need. Good stuff.
Yeah, and
Good
what
stuff.
I got was that I didn't get what I need.
Okay. Perfect.
So.
Perfect. And I think the building closes at 4, but if you need something at the sheriff's office, then you're good to go.
I will be
okay.
out at 4 o'clock to record all their cars.
Sounds good. All right. If you need anything from us, let us know. But have a good one, and thanks for calling in earlier. Thanks a lot. We'll see you around, man.
Okay,
we'll see you.
Good to see you guys. Have a good day. All right.
So yeah, let's just hang out. So again, he's gonna hang out there, which is fine. So we've got 5 minutes. So we'll just kind of hang out that way. They don't get super nervous if that makes sense. Because part of the problem is because there's not a divide between the sheriff's office and here. So then making sure that this is just kind of open, so that there's this weird gray area. So it's all good. No, so it's just the courthouse. So the courthouse closes at 4, and I'm not sure what time the sheriff's office
Because
closes.
I know the official building doesn't close, but what time does like
The main front office.
yeah.
I think it's 5, but I know they've been changing stuff with their schedules, so I'm not 100% sure. So
Yeah.
we've got 5 minutes to hang out.
Yeah. I like his logo on the phone.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's
Like
stabilized, which is nice. Because the phones have a little bit of stabilization in them, but with that, that's a whole lot more. So that's nice.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Like, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. I need one of those.
Yeah. I used to have one kind of like that, but it wasn't super stabilized.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can be nice. Especially when that's kind of your job. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
makes sense to try to get as good a quality as you can.
Well, sometimes like I go hiking stuff, I record stuff.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of movie stuff.
I used to have one on when I'd go hiking on my camel pack. So I had one I'd strap on. It was just an older GoPro,
That's what
but it didn't have great stabilization.
There's no.
It didn't have great stabilization on it, so like you're walking around just bouncing all over the place.
That's how mine was, and I'm like, man, I need something where I can balance.
Yeah, or the clip would fall off, or something like that. So
Well, then I bought an expensive like camera, thinking, oh, I can just take videos of it.
yeah,
Put a little tripod. No, it didn't
yeah.
work right. Maybe it's the user, not the equipment.
Right. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good.
Good.
You made it in?
Good to see you guys do too.
So I'll tell her he's outside of the building, and then we'll hang around for a little bit. I didn't know she had a remote. What? That's fancy. I need a fancy remote like that.
That'd be nice.
I didn't know you had a remote like that. That's nice. So he is outside the building right now, but we'll hang out. We'll hang out for a minute just to make sure.
I know
But
you
he's.
guys think that we're superly paranoid.
You know what? It is what it is. But he's outside the building right now. We'll hang around because we know it's not quite closing time, but we've got time to hang around till you guys do close, and we'll just make sure he's
We can go close right now.
he's outside of the building. So, but we'll hang around for a little bit.
Yeah, see, the issue we had is that last time he was here, he was back there filming live
Okay.
on our vehicles. And
Okay. And the vehicles and stuff he can record. I don't believe that the sheriff's department has any signs that say he can't go back there. Does that
but
make
for
sense?
our own security purposes.
No, he can film. He can film that stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
but I don't feel safe with him.
Okay, and we can be around. While if he's back there, if he is, that's fine. Like I said, we'll hang around. So we can even park back there for a minute and just kind of make sure everyone's okay while you guys leave for the day, if that makes sense. So is all the employees parked back there?
If you have heard any of the phone calls that we're getting.
A little bit.
I'm going to show.
Has it been from today or?
Just from Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to give you just an example.
Sure. Yeah, if you don't mind,
So
that's
you know
helpful.
Where we're coming
Sure.
from because.
Welcome. Susie.
And this first one isn't even the worst.
Please
Sure.
enter your passcode. You have
I better make
no
sure
new
you're watching
messages.
this.
Yeah.
And 3 saved messages. Friday, 2:59 p.m.
This first part is just. It's not him. It's his followers.
We the people,
Right.
just because your corruption is getting pointed out on a daily basis because
You
you're
have
a
your
bunch of
video.
fucking retarded
Your
cunts.
recorder on?
I swear to
Have
God,
to,
I wish
yeah.
your fucking dad would have beat your mom.
Well, then I don't want
Yeah,
him
okay.
to request it and then you're.
Yep. But no, we'll hang around and back. So are all the employees parked back there? Is that where everybody parks? Okay. We'll hang around back there while you guys kind of lock up and do your thing just to make sure it doesn't get too bad. So we will do that for you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Not a problem. All right, sir. Have a good one.
You guys too? Take care. Did you know?
What's up?
So they locked down the building, and they put an email address to which you could file filings since they were locked down, but the email address was inaccurate and didn't work at all.
100%. That's why
Have
when
you
I talked to
ever,
Toro,
in your entire, you've been dealing with court systems your entire life, right? You're a
I've
private
worked for the
investigator.
judiciary for a very long time.
Have you ever seen a more incompetent court system in your entire life?
Honestly.
I'm going to hold back only because I
Because
worked
you have to deal with them right
judiciary,
now.
and I'm a licensed private investigator still, but their filing system in Odyssey, they don't use it correctly.
Especially for,
To
like,
the
for
people.
me, like being pro se.
Yeah,
It's like, they don't send me
we're
what I
not supposed to
need.
come down here and buy these things, especially me being handicapped,
Mhm.
you know, the way I am. And
Yeah, people were thinking that I had something to do with the court being shut down, and I heard that they were getting flooded with phone calls and thinking I had something to do with it. I'm like,
well, they told
dude,
me
I
that
haven't even
when
been
I
up there.
called Socorro this morning, they said that they were getting flooded with phone calls and over here, so I didn't know. I was like,
But it wasn't even me or anybody. I haven't done a video up here. You know,
Yeah.
the way the YouTube algorithm works, videos are shown for 24 to 48 hours on YouTube, and after that, it's over. The video's over. Nobody remembers. They move on to the next video, the next thing that's going on. And so I heard they were getting flooded with phone calls and trying to blame it on me. I'm like, no, you are pissing off every resident in this county, dude.
So-
I have nothing to do with it
so
at this
you
point.
did videos here? I met you once, so you do videos here, you were doing something?
Like a month or two ago, I had a little run-in
I don't
with
have Facebook or any of
Yeah.
that stuff, so I don't see it. Once
Yeah,
I got
they-
hacked last February, I got away from that stuff.
It's kind of like basically what was going on with Woodard and Reyes. One little thing was wrong. And
Yeah,
instead
you
of
guys
fixing
know
it,
I'm the private
Yes,
investigator. that
instead of fixing
did
the
that
one
case.
thing,
Oh,
they
were
dug
you?
their heels
Okay.
in and
My
everybody
name's
joined
Carlos
in on
Fontana.
stupid.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a licensed private investigator in New Mexico.
Okay.
I just don't do work
Physical anymore.
for people.
Sure.
I do private stuff,
Okay.
fraud, waste, abuse,
Actually, this is the guy who.
accountability, malfeasance.
Can I tell him what
Yeah,
you've
you
done
can
for
tell
us
him.
before?
Yeah, I've got over $70 million of fraud, waste, and abuse
Nice.
in probably since 2007 when I retired.
Oh, right.
All the information that I got about Reyes,
Yeah.
all of the reports, all of that stuff.
Say what?
Oh, sorry. It's okay.
I didn't even do the final update when Reyes finally resigned, but this is the man who was behind the scenes, who was never on camera, who did all the
Crippled in
work.
bed. I did it all from my bed. Yeah, for over a year I couldn't find him until the federal. I sent it to a FOIA on the federal level, and they sent me some back, and they said, you may want to look into De Reyes.
Because he was using like 20 different names, right?
Yeah, and
He's
it
got a lot
said
of aliases.
Johnny Cantalino Ibarra Jr. And I said, who's that? So I didn't give it any credence.
Yeah.
I can find you guys in 1
Mhm.
minute
Yep.
and tell you your family and where you guys live and
Yep.
everything you own.
Yep.
I couldn't find this guy for over 8
Which isn't a
years.
lot,
It
but.
was bad. Yeah,
No big deal, bro.
Yeah, right.
It wouldn't come up. So on a FOIA, when they sent me that, and I said, I put it in, and it all populated, and then I knew Senator Linda Lopez. I remember her telling me that she had, had a real severe incident with her ex-husband. I never even knew that it was this guy. I thought he'd never be a police officer again for what he did. And then he was harassing me and people in the town after I saw Popeye. There was a video, I think it was you that did that.
Yeah.
Popeye and others, and that guy Chris now is missing. The
Yeah.
one that he just dropped himself when what was the crazy guy over there? Woodard. I can't get that out of my head.
Everybody knows.
You're like, no,
When
like, I
Woodard
know the
grabbed
name.
that girl and her exposed her breasts, and then that kid got so scared, Christopher Medina, the one that's missing, he just pulled his legs out and dropped to the floor and hit his ass hard. And I said, oh man, so I still have that in my head. I feel bad that he's missing since the 25th of March. I don't know, but so that's when I found Reyes' stuff and found out that a lot of the stuff that he had reported other officers that he sent stuff to the LEA. It's on, you can Google that stuff over there in Artesia. Him and that other guy got moved up a little bit. They got the other guy removed. He fell on hard times, lost his job. They filed a bogus LEA report on him.
Interesting.
Then the guy got dinged on it when he found another job. They removed him from that job.
Right.
And then it came out, the other officer admitted that Reyes and him fabricated that whole thing on him.
Wow.
And the other guy felt bad. Reyes didn't feel bad because that was one of
Right.
some jobs that we found that people didn't even know.
Interesting.
Well, I gotta go report all their
So-
cars before they leave, so.
So anyway, that's a sad situation.
We'll
I'm
see-
glad
we'll
that's
see you
taken
around.
care of in
See you
Mount
guys.
Airy.
All right, and you guys are good. You're done with whatever you needed to.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think they are locking up. So.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Brenda, did you
for-
buy your stuff?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
right
do-
here.
oh, do I have a zip drive or anything?
In my pocket.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna have to help me up.
And those are your keys too, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Yeah, just don't lose your keys.
We don't want to lock
All right, sir. Be safe. Appreciate your service and all that
This
stuff.
sucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I'm a U.S. Navy corpsman.
There you
guys?
go. No, sir. My family is, but I'm not.
Well, you do
Rappel's a
this.
Marine.
This is hard enough.
Yeah. Be
You
safe.
know
Be
what?
safe out
I've
there.
never had to do anything on Reyes. You know
Yeah.
that? They should have never do what they did. But they wouldn't leave us alone, man. We just moved there, but they didn't want a PI in the community. I'm harmless.
I don't think nobody wants a PI, but you
Yeah, but I
shouldn't carry
don't
it.
do stuff
Yeah.
unless somebody jacks me over. You
Yeah.
know?
Then you feel like you have to do something.
We don't
People
do
call me all the
anything.
time, and I'll just find their family for free because I don't do cases like that. But that's all that I ever do. If
Yeah,
you guys ever
no.
need me
No,
for
appreciate it.
assistance,
Appreciate what
like
you
on
do.
This, Medina case,
Okay.
I told my wife I'm more than happy to go in there and
Okay.
do it with other private
Yeah.
investigators.
No, we appreciate it. We're gonna head to another call, but be safe out there, okay? So let's go swing around. So, and again, my whole thing is that if it's open to the public, it's open to the public. And I don't believe last time I was out there was any signs or anything that prohibited. So, like I told her, we'll be a presence.
Yeah.
But
Still a public place. So.
yep. Oh, my thing fell over again. My poor little guy keeps falling.
He's just gonna report him leaving.
I know, and he's allowed to do
Yeah,
that.
he's allowed to do that. Even if he doesn't even go straight in there, he can stand on the outside.
Well, and like I said, I don't believe it has, but maybe they changed it because
I know
that
this
may
one
have
does.
been updated. Yeah, this one does, but I'm not sure if this one does or not. But he can record all the cars.
Yeah,
Let's
no.
see. Nope. So this, I don't know where they park. I think they just park back here.
Yeah, I don't
So this is locked, so all that stuff is fine. So we'll just park out here. My poor little camera. Little
Yeah, I believe they park back
GPS.
here.
Yeah.
Still, there's no signs saying
Nope.
so.
Nope, and he knows that, and I know that. I'm gonna try this. I do have magic stuff. It takes a second to try. So this is actually suction cup stuff. So
yeah.
it might actually work. They do, and I found it. I was like, oh.
That's awesome.
The only thing that I've noticed is that it takes a minute.
Yeah.
How are you?
Gotta hang out or what?
No, don't have to. But I'm actually right now trying to fix my GPS thing.
Oh, right on.
But nah.
I heard that they get really mad when I record their cars.
Do they? Why? You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and the silly thing too is people think that you can get something off of that license plate. Unless you're a cop and you got access to the system,
Yeah.
there's nothing identifiable.
Nope. Film away. Have fun. That's what I say.
Yeah.
You're the one that has to edit it.
I got an hour.
Yeah. Right.
I hope you got it.
Yeah, I think I got it.
I didn't know they made such.
Yeah, they do, and like I said, I was trying to find things to fight the sun. But,
See, I've thrown away so many mounts and stuff like that because all this thing
yeah.
buy another one.
So. Okay, so they didn't put any. No, why did they put any notes on there? Oh, I'm still disconnected. I'm like, why are there no notes showing? Because I'm still disconnected.
Let me shut my door a little better because I kind of still have to step out.
Alright, so let's see if I can connect. So yeah, to me this is kind of clear because it's locked in there, but this isn't. So if this is where they park, then it is absolutely allowable to be there.
Yeah, dispatcher. Inform me that the female half of this was down at Ray's.
Somebody's saying female is outside the courthouse. Freeman's
Affirmative.
outside the courthouse. Ending by while employees leave fluid. So again, just kind of showing that what we're doing, that we are doing something. But I'm definitely going to talk to Carter. Be like, okay, so what were you doing? show up. He shows available. Let's see what's going on. Because like I said, if we had more on that other one, then we would have been stuck there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It would have been a minute. So.
That makes sense.
I'll ask him about it.
Anything else popping in?
Say what?
Anything else down right now? Just
No, that was it. That was it. We're pretty much done for the day. But and again, this is the kind of stuff where you make sure you track your time and all that good stuff.
and then that report.
Say what?
That report that you want to work on.
Yeah, no, like I said, this whole week is just observation, so it's not. You gotta get it done. Yeah, and it's not end of the world stuff. It's very low level. I mean, it's now we know it's more connected,
that's what I
but
was asking, 'cause it's building up.
and so what I'll do with you is I'll get with you Monday morning and we'll just kind of start. Well, that'll be our sit down stuff.
Okay.
Because next week we'll go into officially into phase 1. If that makes sense. So, although we've already knocked off some good chunk of stuff already.
Now officially it's time for the grade and everything.
So I'll reposition because if he's just gonna, and I'm only gonna stay out here till about 4:30 at best. So.
Oh, you can see the
The what?
the CSI framing vehicle
Ah.
damage. Oh, the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, wait, what?
That side looks great.
I was like, wait, what? No, there he is. I'm driving by. To find out what that's all about. So anyway, yeah. So that other one, we'll go through it, and that'll be a good one. Just kind of go step by step.
Okay.
And it's okay even like that. There's another separate case number for that one versus this one, so there's two separate ones. Let's just say by some miracle, we try to call him on the phone. He's like, I did it. We can combine it if that makes sense. Hello. Yeah, we are. He's just outside filming, which he's perfectly allowed to do, but the staff is nervous, so I told the staff, hey, we'll hang outside while you guys leave for the day, but no, he's not doing anything illegal, so we're just hanging out. Okay, if we're gone, we'll see you later, but at some point I'll sit down and go over some stuff with you. All right. Okay. Sure. Okay. All right. No, it sounds good. All right. Bye. Trying to be mindful.
This is first week as well, right?
Say what?
This is first week, right? Too?
Everyone's starting new. But I think he's might be headed out. They got some good ones. They got domestic violence.
Yeah.
Tahike. Security check. General sickness.